I sort of have always lived in sort of around Perth City and kind of by the beach, so I'd never really done the Australian outback, but I was pretty just amazed by it. I think it's incredible out there, and it's quite scary as well. I was surprised at how eerie it felt, as beautiful as it was. Like some of the hikes that I went on, you kind of felt this sense of, oh my gosh, like if something happens here, nobody is going to find me. Like it's quite terrifying.
Better day of the size. Can she teach you?
You're in hospital.
I don't remember.
Amnesia? Mate, that is awesome!
I heard there was a man brought in an accident out near Burn Ridge. Where'd he go?
Something really weird is going on. I mean, like, next level.
Why would somebody want me dead?
The Tourist. Watch anytime, anywhere on BBC Player.
In the first episode, we see the people in the town getting really excited over the fact that Jamie's character has just lost his memory. And I think that somewhat mirrors the viewer's fascination with memory loss. So why do you think it's such an intriguing topic for film and TV?
Oh my gosh, Jamie, I feel so bad making you answer everything, but I feel like you have such better answers for this. You're so much more eloquent about this topic.
I've just been doing press every day since September for different things, so I'm no, but it is like it will be used for a long time. It's such a good jumping off point for writers. It's literally endless where you can take it. You can come up with any scenario you want, any backstory, anything you want, like immediately. So it's always going to be exciting for writers to use that trope.
I think as well. I think like memory is something that is always going to get people so fascinated, because I think our memories are the most precious things to us, and so everyone can relate to somebody losing that, because I think that would be a lot of people's biggest fear. And so I think it will always be interesting to an audience to go along a main character's discovery of rediscovering who they are.
What did you find challenging about filming in the Outback? Have you been there before, or was that your first time?
For me, I had never been there. I'd only been to Australia once, and I went to Sydney. You know, when we first got out there, it was the end of summer, so it was pretty hot. There's lots and lots of flies. There was dust storms. You know, there's sand and dust getting into equipment and people's eyes, and you know, so all of that it's a challenge. You know, but luckily, if you're surrounded by really good, fun, hardworking people, then it makes it easier. And look, we did a big chunk in Adelaide too, so you know, we had a city life too, but a lot of it was out there, and it was difficult, but rewarding.
So what happened to Jamie's character is every tourist's worst nightmare, and I don't think we'd wish that on our worst enemy. Now, the both of you have jobs that require you to travel a lot. What's the scariest thing that has happened to you while traveling?
Yeah, I got very violently mugged in Jamaica in 2006, I think, 2007. That was one of the worst things ever happened to me. So that's top of my list. But it's not a story that takes 1 minute, and it's not a story I've ever told publicly, so I'm probably not gonna go there.
I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds scary.
I don't even want, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know very clearly what the worst one is, but I don't. I think, well, we travelled to Thailand the year that the tsunami happened as a family, so that was kind of a spanner in the works of the family holiday. So that was probably the worst thing that's ever happened travel-wise. But we were, you know, very lucky and all healthy and fine after. But yeah, that's probably. We both just told really traumatic and intense things. Like, why did we do that to ourselves? We could have gone funny or like silly.
Just like, oh, I lost my wallet in Barcelona. Like, it's just, we went really dark.
Super dark. I'm so sorry.
We're down to one final episode in Malaysia, and I was reading about the finale, and some viewers who caught the last episode, they weren't too happy about it. And it seems that people really want a second season. They felt unsatisfied with the ending. What do you make of the reactions, and are you hoping there will be a second season?
Melanie, don't tell us the negative stuff. Come on.
I know, I was going to say, they're not happy. That's so bad.
Not in a bad way. They're like really, they're like, they want to see more. So,
Okay.
not that thing. They want more from you.
We have had such an overwhelmingly positive response to it, and I think there's been so many questions. It was definitely a plan just to do it once, but I know how these things work, and I know when something is that loved and that many people watch it and it gets that well received, then it changes the conversation a little bit.
I would love to see more dust. I would love to see a close-up of lots of flies. Look. I mean, if people love something, they want another season and everybody involved wants to do it again, I think that's a great thing. And if not, then YOLO. That's my very professional answer.
Well said.